What's up, people? It's your girl, Adeola. Yes, so did I tell you that it is your girl? Hey, Buhari enter house. I'm about to cry. I never thought in my lifetime that I would see something like this. When Nigerians would unite and vote out an incompetent government, even sick people insisted on being carried from their sick bed to go and vote. And that's how much Nigerians wanted a change. At least now we have hope that finally Nigeria can be on the path of progress and real development. You know, a few months ago, I was celebrating with the people of Burkina Faso for kicking out their president. Today, it's the people of Nigeria that are celebrating on the streets. About. The last time Nigerians celebrated like this was when Sani Abacha died. In fact, Nigerians are celebrating outside Nigeria. These are Nigerian students in Uganda sweeping out the old government. They sent the pictures to me. By the way, this their school is very nice. So, Also, Owadaha Chamo sent me a picture of himself celebrating from Egypt, as well as this little girl. Her picture was sent to me by her dad from UK. Even people that are not Nigerians, they were monitoring the election very closely. My people from Botswana, from Gambia, and my people from Ethiopia. You would think that this was their election. They said they stayed glued to their screen. Hi, Nigerians, you are very popular. The only thing that pained me is that so many of you that are not Nigerians, you didn't want Mr. President Jonathan to win, and that thing really pained me. And some of you Nigerians, you really disappointed me. Can't you hide your excitement?
APC! APC! PDP!
This is bad now, so unfair. Considering how hard I was campaigning for my president, you guys are my witnesses. Sorry, Mr. Jonathan. I cannot believe this is how everything would end. You see, this is when you know who your real friends are. As for me, Mr. Jonathan, you can ask everybody. I've been very quiet. It's been very sad. I didn't even eat since last Tuesday. Was that when they declared the winner? I can't believe you are now a common citizen like the rest of us. Just like that. I can't believe you now have to pack your load out of Aso Rock. Mr. Jolo. It is well with your soul, my president. It is well with you. How is Mama Patience? Mama Peace, she's the only one that I'm concerned about. I've been so worried about her. I hope she's eating. Because, you know, that woman, I'm going to miss her. You want thunder to fire you? Hey? On a serious note, you are very wicked. Take the thing down, Jerry. Somebody is down, you are still making fun of her. Honestly, you are one in a million. I have never seen a first lady like you. Not only will I miss all your dramas, all your passion, you know how you do everything with passion, but I'm going to miss your vocabulary. You know, you added a lot of things to our dictionary in Nigeria, and then I'm going to miss your singing.
We need to call God to take control of today's events. God open the door, villa. Open the door for Jonah to enter.
This woman is one of the best mentors that I've ever had. You know, I'm trying to be a first lady someday. Thank you for inspiring the rest of us. Now, as for my favorite president in the whole world, Mr. Jonathan, please give it up. This man really tried. You know, I remain your loyal fan, your #1 fan. I really appreciate what he did when he conceded quickly and graciously.
Hello, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, how are you? I'm all right, Your Excellency. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We can sort out how to plan the transitional period. Right, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations.
You know, that shut down all the enemies of progress. Anybody that may have wanted to cause violence. I really appreciate that. Because, you know, some people already tried starting wahala.
This was yesterday. This was done yesterday. And they had. We will not take it. Yesterday, the guy had to tell his people to return our protest to us.
Orubebe. Can you imagine that he tried to disrupt the vote count? Maybe he thought that other people would join him and they would back him, or he just collected his own share of the money. I don't know. This is why I always tell you guys that before doing anything, we should think about our children. And what an embarrassment for his family. It's very sad. But you know, I must give kudos to Ogadega. The man was calm, cool, and collected. The whole time he was just looking at him like this.
But your lighting is poor, Mr. Chairman. This light is not here. Can somebody move the light closer, please?
You know you suffer from a disease. It's a very rare syndrome.
Prof, you are not reading from the original.
I am reading, Prof. I am reading, Prof.
You are reading, but not from the original.
I'm reading. I say upon my honor that the figures I'm giving you are on the board and they are the ones on my paper.
My brother. Just imagine. Seriously, Nigerians, why do you have to joke with everything? You know, I learned a lot of lessons during that election. First of all, that one should never ever give up. Never give up, okay? Buhari could have given up after trying the first time or the second time or the third time. But because he did not give up, today the man is the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes, so I don't know what you have been applying for and they keep telling you that no. But if a man of 72 did not give up until he got what he wanted, what is your excuse? How old are you? Trying 4 times means that this man waited for 12 years. He was 60 when he started running for presidency and he got it eventually. So don't ever give up. Maybe you have been applying for a job or school, or maybe you've been trying to start a business. Please try one more time, and if you fail, if they say no, try again. That was the same thing that the first female editor of Punch newspaper did, Ms. Toyosi Ogunseye, until last year when finally she was awarded the Knight International Journalism Award. She said that she applied for the same award 7 times, which means she tried for 7 years and finally she got it. So what if she had given up, like, oh, I'm done, like after the 4th, 5th or 6th time? So this election taught me that you should never give up on your dreams. Secondly, this election also taught me that when you are given an opportunity, make the best of it. Whatever it is, make the best of the opportunity you are given. If not, it could be taken away from you, sometimes by the same people that gave you that opportunity. And if you are appointed or elected into any political office, remember that it is temporary. It is. And do your best to serve the people. I don't know how many Nigerians genuinely trust Mr. Doyin Okupe right now, or Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode, or Madam Ngozi, or Madam Madueke. I mean, if you don't practice integrity for your own name's sake, at least remember to do it for your kids. And of course, a big congratulations to Mr. Muhammadu Buhari and his running mate Osinbajo. Yes, I am very proud of the fact that Nigerians conducted an election that most people considered free and fair. Now, having said that, my deepest condolences to the family members of all the people that were killed on election day. At least 40 people were killed by Boko Haram that day, and those that were killed during election violence. Please accept our condolences. And for 2019, can we please have a better way of conducting elections in Nigeria and a better way of counting votes? Che, do you know what it means for me to literally be on my toes? From Saturday to Tuesday, I was like this, monitoring the election. Why should it be so long now? I thought this was an electronic voting. Ashe, it's only the card reader that was the electronic part of it. I thought the moment you went there to verify your PVC, that was when you would vote. I didn't know they would tell people come back in the afternoon to vote. I just wasted a lot of time. Get it together. Now to the new president, Muhammadu Buhari. You not do well. Now that you'll be the one in power, hey, don't think that I will not be picking on you. That is my job, to keep you on your toes. If you've been thinking otherwise, my Oga, you must not know about me. How did you ask Beyonce? Oga Buhari, I'm trying to tell you, I'm watching you. Yes, you and your VP Osinbajo, starting May 29, I will keep my eyes on the two of you. My job is to make sure that those promises that you made to Nigerians, that got people to vote for you, that you fulfill those promises. Sure, you understand?
Boko Haram, how are you going to tackle that beast if you want? Are you going to offer peaceful negotiations, or are you just going to hit them hard?
Well, hit them hard with what?
Whoa, stop it. Did he just say hit them hard with what?
Or are you just going to hit them hard?
Well, hit them hard with what?
Hey! Oga Buhari, no, don't do me like that, no? Don't do me like that. Hey, but we all know what the reporter was talking about now. At least you could have said, we are going after Boko Haram. What do you mean hit them hard? Hit them hard with whatever, we don't care. Just go after them.
If for 5-6 years, the Nigerian law enforcement agencies, including the military, could not secure 14 local governments out of 774, How can I promise miracle when I come?
What do you mean you cannot promise a miracle? Hey, Che, look at these politicians. So you are starting to get on my nerves. What do you mean you cannot promise a miracle? Were you not the one few weeks ago telling us that what is Boko Haram?
Afghanistan and Syria were fighting wars and conducting elections. What is Boko Haram?
Yes, the way you said it that time. What is Boko Haram?
What is Boko Haram?
That tells me that you believe you will get rid of them in no time. Now you are starting to sound different, yo. I know that you are just getting there and you're actually not there yet. But have you forgotten that this same government that couldn't get rid of Boko Haram for 5 years did wonders in 6 weeks? I beg, don't tell us story, Joe. We know that you cannot perform a miracle. We are not expecting a miracle. But you don't have to say it like that. There are other ways of saying things like this. I said the same thing to Mr. Jonathan. You know, sometimes when you are speaking out there, contact me. I can always help you out. How can you go and say you will not perform it? You better perform a miracle. Nigerians are expecting a miracle. You don't do miracles, and you went on the ballot paper for me to press my hand. Now you are telling me you don't do miracles. You know we are expecting you to bring back our girls. You guys know that it would be a year on the 14th of this month. That these girls have been kidnapped. So don't forget your promises. You've already said that you don't make promises without knowing how to fulfill them.
You've made a lot of promises to Nigeria. Have you thought about how you're going to go about fulfilling these promises?
I think I wouldn't have made the promises if I don't know how to go about it.
Thank you, my brother. You're that for. So don't change the story now, In fact, I'm not the only one keeping my eyes on you. Nigerians have started expressing what they want, what they expect of you on Twitter with the hashtag Baba now that you are there. Listen to this one. It's from Aliyu Ndajiwo. He said, Baba now that you are there, forgive PEJ, that is President Jonathan, and give her a job in Nollywood. She has worked hard for it in the past 6 years. Even if you will give me this kind of comment, should it be the first one? You should always think before you act. Now, I was boiling. I was trying to make a point. Whoever wrote this comment in Nigerians, is this what we are talking about? How can you write something like that? You're definitely, you know, don't mind Nigerians, Even though you are now a common citizen like the rest of us. And yes, you will pack your load by the 29th of May. Doesn't give anybody an excuse to yab you anyhow. I don't like it. This one is from Mr. Taswid. And he said, Baba, now that you are there, don't use 1 billion naira to eat, no be food we say make you go chop. Yes, thank you very much. This is somebody that understands what we're talking about. My brother, you're that for. Let Buhari know now before he gets to Aso Rock that we'll be watching him on Plasma TV. We'll see how much you will budget for food. Baba, now that you are there, Mama Udoka thinks I should retire and follow the retiring president and go into animal husbandry. What do you think? Who is this? Who wrote this comment? Dr. Unjakiri, Dr. Damages. Why would you even give me a comment by Dr. Damages? Dr. Damages, stay. Then somebody tell you that this is a serious issue. You know, I know your address. Mind yourself, Let's move on. This one is from Godwin. He says, Baba, now that you are there, the number of fish in each tin of Titus sardine used to be 8 in 1999. Please do something about it. Look at these people. The number of sardine has always been 4 in the can now. What are you talking about? That's always been 4. And why are we talking about sardine when we are trying to build a nation? Godwin, this is what is important to you? Sardine. Is there anything here that makes sense? Lola Shone, yes, so Auntie Lola, this will be good. This Baba now that you are there hashtag is cracking me up. Nigerians are just the wittiest. Auntie Lola, this is what you have to say? When we are trying to build a country? Hey, Auntie Lola, no. I thought you would chip in your own expectation of Baba Buhari. It is cracking us all up as well. You are not the only one. Auntie Lola, I don't like it now. Let's move on, Joe. This one is from Barbaric. That is your name? Baba, now that you are there, remember what we did to GEJ today? And we can also do it to you if you don't perform. Bam! That's what I'm talking. You see, these are the kinds of comments that you should bring to the very, very top. Yes, this is what I'm trying to say. Remember what Nigerians did to GEJ. Nigerians, not me, because you know me, I was campaigning for him the whole time. I'm still standing by Mr. Jonathan. Remember what Nigerians did to GEJ, so that you don't make the same mistake. The same people that put you in power were the ones that put Mr. Jonathan in power. And when he didn't perform, they removed him. If they remove Jonathan, yourself should not get too comfortable. Baba, now that you are there, we want this kind of train in Nigeria. Biko, thank you, my sister. Who be that? Adeola. Oh boy, that is my tweet. Now take it down. No. Actually, put it back. back. Yes, there is no reason why we shouldn't have this kind of trains in Nigeria. This is South African train, No more story about our trains, Oga Buhari. Of course, we have great expectations of this new government because we believe that Buhari and Osinbajo know better. Upgrade our learning institutions, enough of all these dilapidated buildings, fix our electricity and ensure security. The Vice President Osinbajo told us that they will create 20,000 jobs in each state as soon as they get there while they are working on tackling unemployment. We are waiting, young people all over the country, we are waiting eagerly. Not only that, you need to keep your eyes on some officials that will be leaving office right now because knowing that they may not come back, some people may want to steal money that does not belong to them in order to secure themselves when they're out of office. We don't want to be seeing them in Cotonou. Keep your eyes on these people between now and May 29th and find a way to retrieve all the money stolen by the corrupt officials. And speaking of which, did you guys watch Mr. Jonathan's interview with BBC where they were asking him about the $5 billion allocated for security every year in the name of fighting Boko Haram?
This is the giant of Africa, Nigeria. How could it have got to this stage? The weaponry of the military was so degraded that they weren't able to hold on to these towns and villages. When, this is an oil-rich nation, the budget now is about $5 billion a year for security. For many, many years, each government has had a lot of money, governments before you. How do you think it got to that stage where there weren't the attack helicopters, the tanks, the armoured personnel carriers and the weapons to take on Boko Haram?
Information is that these things were not there. I was not in charge.
I really admire this reporter. I know that Mr. Jonathan is no longer in power, but he didn't really answer that question. What happened to the money all these years? And they didn't get any weapon. Can we please make sure that he eventually revealed to us who was keeping the money? I know he said that he was not in charge.
I was not in charge.
But hopefully before he hands over, we will know what happened to that money. I'm just saying because, that money will solve a lot of things in Nigeria right now. Hey! No wonder Mr. President was looking at him like that. It looks like Mr. President was really upset right there that, if you know that you are from abroad, I would have dealt with you by now. But that aside, I hope that Mr. Buhari and Osinbajo would reduce the size of government in Nigeria. This will reduce the big salaries. I just think that it's not fair that the minimum wage is 18,000 naira while our senators are getting $1 million in a year. Increase minimum wage and fix our roads, please. Fix our refineries. We know that it's a lot of work, but honestly, Nigerians have high hopes in this administration. Take it one by one and you will get it solved. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Buhari, and my heart goes out to Mr. Jonathan. I will miss you, I will miss Madam, but you guys know that I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. And speaking of elections, let the whole world talk to the president of Togo. The man wants to run again for presidency by fire, by force. You know that his father was the president for 38 years. 38 years under one man. And then after he died, the military made the son the president. Everybody started shouting. He stepped down. And then they did the election. Few months after, they said he's the winner. He has run for presidency twice, making 10 years in office. Now he wants to run again for the third time. The third time, now by force? Why should the country serve only one family? Only one family has been ruling Togo for like 48 years. You know that they recently changed the date of election to the 25th of April. They shifted it by 10 days because opposition parties had been saying that the voters list includes thousands of people that have registered twice and that they are likely to vote for Mr. President Faure Gnassingbe. Yes, the man is expected to win the vote and secure a third term in power. This is a country of only 7 million people. Get it together now. Let Mr. President know that the whole world is watching. It's not just Togolese people that are watching you. Mr. President, I have my eyes on you. I'm watching you. Do the right thing. After serving your 2 times, just step down now and let other people do it. Why must you contest in this election? And the man has not done anything in the 10 years that he's been in power. He's just having girlfriends. He's having children and girlfriends left and right. He didn't even get married. Do something with your life. He gyrates everywhere. He didn't fix the roads. I've had my Togolese people. Several of them have told me that if you see a road that is tarred, it's because it leads to the house of one of Mr. President's girlfriends. Just imagine that is how people describe you. What a shame. You don't have shame. Get yourself together and step down. But you guys know that I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Kenya, it's been a very, very sad week when a university in Garissa was attacked by terrorists this week, Al-Shabab. They held people as hostages and they killed like 147 people. Take a look.
Survivors of the attack by Al-Shabab on a Kenyan university leaving by bus to continue their studies elsewhere in the country. Declaring 3 days of mourning after Thursday's massacre at Garissa, Kenya's president vowed the extremists would not succeed in creating an Islamic caliphate. The authorities say 5 men have been arrested over the attack in which nearly 150 people were killed. The bodies of 4 alleged attackers who died were displayed in public in Garissa on Saturday before an estimated crowd of some 2,000. In Nairobi, there was more grief as relatives of those killed had their loss confirmed. Even though non-Muslims were targeted in the attack, Muslims were among the dead. Al-Shabab has vowed to carry out more attacks.
Whatever it would take for Kenya to make sure that this doesn't happen again, please do. I still cannot believe that they killed like 147 people. Just imagine that. My deepest condolences to all my Kenyan people and all the family members of those that were killed in this attack. May their souls rest in peace. I can't even imagine what you guys are going through right now. And for the survivors of the attack, I can't imagine how you're coping with the trauma. But you know exactly what is going on, by the way, in Kenya. I thought that the government was winning the war against terrorism. But you know, from speaking with some Kenyans, it looks like many people believe that the government did not learn from what happened during the Westgate Mall attack. Listen to this tweet by a Kenyan. After Westgate, we should have trained a rapid response paramilitary unit for siege situations. Not only that, I was surprised to know that the security officers got a memo that Al-Shabab was planning an attack on a Kenyan university. I feel like the government was focusing on some universities, meanwhile the terrorists went for another university, which is why they should have tried to secure all the universities in the first place. Because all the officers that went to Garissa to help out the hostages, if even 1/4 of them had been stationed there before the attack, they would have saved many lives.
If the government took initiative and listened to us, today would have safeguarded the lives of 147 students who perished. We want to appeal to the government. Let us put pride away, because we are not going to continue losing Kenyans in such a way.
Just imagine the parents that have now lost their children. But you know, once again, my prayers to the people of Kenya as they try to heal during this very, very difficult time. This is another national tragedy. But guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I like to read some of your emails. And the first one is from Sammy Sampson. And he says, "Hi Adeola, congratulations. I'm more than happy for you and for all Nigerians in Nigeria all over the world. At least change has come for Nigeria. Buhari has a lot to do, so remind him to consult you before taking any big decision. That was why Oga Jonah is down. You did a good job and I'm really proud of you. There is God though. I just wish to be a Nigerian. I hope that we will have the same change in Ethiopia one day. Stand for the truth as you always do." Oh, Mr. Sampson, thank you so much for your email. I really appreciate it. But you know, you are making it sound as if I had anything to do with people not voting for Mr. Jonathan. It's not fair now. You guys are my witnesses. I was the one campaigning for him left and right, defending him in front of Tunji, in front of Kike, and in front of Usman. I was the one defending Mr. Jonathan everywhere. So don't paint it as if I had anything with him not being re-elected. But you said you wanted to be a Nigerian, you know, do well. Don't worry, we'll make you a Nigerian citizen, honorary citizen of Nigeria. This one is from Adeniyi Adeaga, and he says, "Hi Adeola, I really appreciate the good work that you're doing by keeping our African leaders on their toes. I know that many politicians watch Keeping It Real. Ooh, snap. As mentioned recently by Mr. Dele Momodu, irony. Mr. Dele Momodu mentioned Keeping It Real. Hey, there is God. Oh, you are very popular. My brother, I'm telling Mr. Dele, is this true? Ovation Magazine in Azuel. Please kindly read this on your next show. Lessons learned from the outcome of the 2015 elections include: stop using religion as ethnicity to campaign for votes. It will work against you. Che, my brother, you just dropped it like it's hot. My people, it's true. It's not good. Don't use religion to campaign. You know, some people went to pastors upon pastors. It's like, what happened to all those prayers now? It is well. Thank you, my brother. You're very right. Also, avoid using hate speeches and other forms of derogatory derogatory comments as campaign strategy. Ooh, snap! You are so right. And as a sitting president, never trust all they tell you about the impressions of the Nigerian people about your performance. Be creative in finding ways to relate with ordinary people in the country. Thank you so much, my brother. You're absolutely right. And I hope that Mr. Buhari will surround himself with people that will keep him in reality check. And don't surround yourselves with people that will tell you, oh, people love you, and then they will go and vote for somebody else. Here, you understand? And there is God. Thank you, Jerry. I think that's all the time that I have for emails today. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so tired. My dear, I'm really tired. You're tired too, right? I know, my people, you guys would not believe that we've not slept in like at least 5 days, monitoring this election day and night. Our eyes were like this, just making sure that justice is done in this election, that it is free, fair, and far from fear as much as possible. So we didn't sleep for days. We are all so tired. It's not just me, which is why I'm very, very excited to tell you guys that me and Kondo will be going on vacation next week. Yes, so I'm so excited. Because of that, there won't be a show next week, but the week after, definitely we'll be back. So it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here until 2 weeks time. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.